Hi, my name is Chan. I am the founder of Go Fu Martial Art. I primarily teach Wing Chun Kung Fu. And today we're going to film about the misconceptions and miscommonly used techniques in the Wing Chun system. The first misconception we're going to talk about is the finger jab. For the finger jab, we always see people explaining in whether it's YouTube or video instructions, they tend to use the finger jab, stabbing the person in the eyes or using to stab them in the throat. But in reality, doing a finger jab is very risky, and it takes a lot more than just stabbing the person in the eye and the throat, because there's also timing, there's distance. Also, there's need conditioning. And for Wing Chun, for what I know, is that we don't condition our fingers, whereas in karate, Goju Ryu karate, they will condition their fingers by stabbing pebbles, rocks, just to harden their fingers, so when they're able to land on a soft tissue, it can penetrate. But for Wing Chun, we don't have training like that. And you have to remember, for Wing Chun, we are always put ourselves as the smaller, weaker person, where we're going against someone who is possibly bigger, stronger, faster. And to show this example, I have my student Phil, who is, how tall are you, Phil?
6 foot.
6 foot, I am 5'11", even though it's a 1 inch difference. But I'm going to stand back and we're going to compare when he reaches out his hand to my hand. Right. So you can see Phil can actually poke me in the eye before I can even reach him. So that being said, you want to have techniques that you're able to apply to anyone. So finger jab will definitely not going to be applicable for any opponent that you go through. So unless you're faster, I can definitely go and poke Phil in the eye if I'm faster, right? Like for example, right? That, because I know Phil is slower than I am, but he's also not moving. And secondly, you're not sure if you're going out with someone else, you're facing someone else you don't know his skill level is. He could be faster than you. And because Phil's not moving, so he can actually stab me in the eye, right? Watch, so here, ready? Right? So you can see, even before I reach him, he's able to poke me in the eyes. Right? There's a saying, you take 2 steps, he takes 1 step. Right? So he's not even, in this case, he's not even moving. He's just reaching out. Right? He's just reaching out. And that said, also say that Phil doesn't move, or he doesn't attack me, he's able to duck. Right? So I'm going to come in with a finger jab, right? You see, it's very, very risky. You might risk yourself breaking your finger, which also means you lose 1 weapon that you can use, right? So that's misconception 1. So we're going to talk about misconception 2. So the technique we're going to talk about is tanda. So tanda is basically one hand is in the tansa, one hand is in the other hand is in the fist. So you're punching and blocking at the same time. But the issue with this technique that I see is commonly used is that people they don't shift. They don't shift when they do their tanda, and that is very, very risky. And in terms of defending, for say, a hook. So the misconception way, or commonly used way for the tanda is me going straight forward without shifting. And you tell, Phil hit me a long time ago before I was able to walk in, right? So why we have to shift is say that he comes in, I shift, I'm able to intercept his hook. If you just walk in straight, there's no way for me to defend from that. So you have to make sure to shift your angle. You're going against, yes, Phil is my opponent, but what is attacking me is his hook, right? So it makes more sense for me to go and shift and intercept his hook punch than going straight forward. So that is misconception 2. So we're going to go through misconception 3, and misconception 3 will go through the technique called Pak Da. Pak Da is one hand is defending or intercepting, and another hand punching. So the most commonly used technique why we see is people will come in with a Pak Da going straight forward without an angle. So for example, I'll use Phil again. So if Phil punch or jab, I come straight forward, means how he's actually jab my fist, and if your fist is not conditioned, you actually might get injured. So now we're going to go through doing it properly with the angle. It's Phil pull a jab. See, even if I don't hit him, I am covered, and I have his body. So in Wing Chun, we always emphasize on cutting the person in half. And to show it again, right, I'm able to cut him in half. And he's actually more vulnerable. I can actually push him. But if I go through the Pak Da, going straight on, even if Phil can actually push me back, so it's whoever bigger, stronger, faster. So Wing Chun, we emphasize on how to maximize yourself and how to overcome someone bigger, stronger, and faster. So if we're equally facing each other, we're basically doing a muscle, right? And Phil is a lot bigger than I am. So if I cut him in half, it's a different story. I cut Phil in half. I have to get more precision. So going back to step back a little bit with misconception 2 with the hook. So we're tying in with the Pak Da, with the Tan Da, is that a lot of people, good experienced fighters, they will not just throw a hook out of the blue. They will often come with a lead, then a hook. So when you do the Pak Da properly with the angle, you're able to defend yourself more properly, and you're able to defend from the second attack. So if I try to come in, see, and then if you try to throw a hook, right? Throw a hook, right? He's flying out further away, right? If I'm coming in and we're straightforward with Pak Da, right? See, I'm vulnerable. He can actually hook me, right? Let's do this again. He's actually able to boom, hit me. But if I do it properly in the angle, right, he's off center already. So that's having proper angle. So I hope you able guys to learn a little bit more the angle and distance, and I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.